Long that just came in a few moments ago. We understand that Jerry Lawler has bruised ribs and King Lawler that just came in a few moments ago. We understand that Jerry Lawler has bruised ribs and
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of your Scottish WWE podcast. I am your host, and we have three special guests with me tonight because my two other co-hosts aren't available. So we are not actually going to speak about Raw and SmackDown the way we normally do in NXT. We're just going to cover Saturday Night Main Event because that PLE is live for us at 11 p.m. So I would like to welcome Craig to the party, and Craig can introduce our new guests who we are collaborating with, Pinfall Mafia. So Craig, take it away, please.
Yeah, so as you know, we have the collaboration with Pinfall Mafia. So we've got a special guest tonight. That this was a surprise to Arran that I arranged earlier.
Literally 30 seconds before we came on, mate. Literally.
Yep. On the screen at the moment, we do have JJ, and Cully's just brought his head in.
Welcome in, guys. Hello.
Welcome to the party, boys.
These are the guys of Pinfall Mafia, who you'll see on TikTok. They have a Discord. We'll all be getting everything sorted this week. Things have just been mental for giving the promoting their Discord and out. But they've come to join us tonight to talk about the Saturday Night Main Event, and I'm going to pass it back to Arran because he's your host.
Thanks, man. Right, so let's just get right into it. Obviously, we know that stuff happened on SmackDown between Tiffany Stratton and everything else. So the match card for Saturday Night Main Event is as follows.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Yes, I did, mate, for the first time tonight.
Someone me.
It's for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk versus Jey Uso. Now, I don't know about the three of you guys, but I feel this feud is not a feud that we have seen, and it's not going to go anywhere. And stuff. Like, I've seen Raw, and I'll touch base on it. I thought the promo that they did to build this match up, and I get why they've potentially put Jey Uso into this match against CM Punk, obviously because Jey Uso is, yes, main event Jey Uso, and because of the amount of merch he's selling and Mr. Yeet Man. But I felt their promo on Monday night alone on Raw didn't help sell this match for me. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. Never really. No. Never.
I didn't forget.
He never caught it. He was sleeping, so you can't really talk about it. But what about you, Craig?
I to be fair, I have seen it. I'm so far through Raw.
Right. Okay.
This is a first for me.
It's actually, mate, because we did speak earlier because we were going to be doing the other, and I says, well, mate, why can't you? He says, I've not watched anything. I says, well, that's not fair. That's not fair. I thought, no, we'll just leave it.
Yeah. No, I don't think it really showed anything. It was just more of them just talking for the sake of talking and doing a face-to-face for the sake of doing a face-to-face. It would have been better if other stuff happened, like the breakout into a fight and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just the sake of them going face-to-face for the sake of going face-to-face.
Yes, and I agree. But it's what they kind of do now with for different matches like this. And I get because what's happened with Seth, and Seth's out for I think it's 6 months, because I'm sure he announced that he was on something the other night, and I'm sure he announced it's about 6 months. So right, okay, hit you up. Predictions, Craig, go for it. CM Punk or Jey Uso?
Punk.
Okay,
Punk's not had a chance of doing it with like having a run with the title. Jay's had a wee run with it, but I think the correct way would be to put it on Punk.
I totally agree, mate. I love Jay. He's over, but he's had the chance. I think it's time to give Punk the chance to actually have the title and run with it, because he's like the same with him with Drew McIntyre, so that's the match we're going to talk about next. He's been screwed so many times off the belt, I think, so I'm going for CM Punk. And what about you guys?
I think Jay needs to do it. I think they should put on Jay. Let him run away. I think the storyline they've got going on with Jay and Jimmy could go somewhere. They could have maybe a rewrite of the whole WrestleMania 40 match they had, maybe down the line at like War Games or something down there. No War Games, but Survivor Series. Sorry, I feel like they need to do something about that, and I think putting the world title on it could make it brilliant.
Yeah,
Nice.
because Jimmy and Jay are already beefing thingy, so I think Jay's winning, and they're gonna extend that rivalry more and make it like.
Yeah, well, they're kind of going back and forth for like slight comments.
Yeah. You
and
weren't there for me.
you weren't there, and you pushed me over the ropes after I'm saving you, all that. But I just feel like something could go down tonight where they go apart, they turn on each other. I don't know what I can see, but I think something's going to happen tonight. Either that be costing Jay the title.
Yeah. Jim kicks Jay or something.
Like he acts like Jimmy goes down to help Jay, and Punk moves out of the way and he kicks it. I don't know. I don't know what can happen, but I feel like there's going to be something either going down. Either Jay's going to win it, or Jimmy's going to cost him the title.
But either way, I think Jimmy and Jay are going to have more rivalry. It doesn't matter if Jay wins or he loses, their rivalry is going to go, because I feel like if Jay doesn't win, it's because Jimmy cost Jay the title, and Jay is going to be like more angry with him and take his anger out on Jimmy.
I know.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, no, I totally agree, because you've seen in the building blocks between them and what's been going on with it, and it is building. I could see the theory from both happening tonight, but whereas if it doesn't happen tonight, I think it could still happen further down the line, if you know what I mean, because they've planted the seed so long for the heel turn to happen, and I do think it will happen, but if not tonight, potentially at War Games, if you know what I mean. So, right, match number 2 of the evening, whilst I pull up my notes of my card, unless Craig has them to hand, whilst my phone decides to be a dickhead and not let me in. Okay, we'll just go Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
I just tell you who it was as well.
Eh?
I just tell you it was Cody versus Drew. You went, let's go Jade Cargill.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm not going in order, mate. I'm mixing it up.
This is it usual for me and Arran, by the way, boys.
I'm mixing it up, mate, right? I'm mixing it up, right? So we'll go Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Now, I like what they've done, how they've turned Jade heel, and I loved like the way she came out as a Punisher last night on SmackDown and stuff. And obviously how Tiffany's still selling that injury and the way that she is. But I think it's time for Jade Cargill to get the belt. There we are. I'm putting that out there already. Craig?
No, I can see where you're coming from. It's tough because I do like Tiffany with the belt, but at the same time, I'm like you, it's a time to switch it up and put it on Jade. But at the same time, I'm like, as much as we say it's not really a PLE, but it is a PLE at the same time.
Yeah. Why would they do it here?
They're going to change titles on something like this.
On something that isn't as big as like Survivor Series or...
especially with it only being on YouTube in the UK and not on Netflix.
Yes, and whereas like in the US and other countries, it's actually on Peacock.
Yeah. So I can see, it can happen. And it would be good to see what... what Jade can do with it. I'll go different. I'll keep it on Tiffany just because it's a Saturday night main event. It's not a big PLE as much as like we call it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to settle still on Tiffany.
Okay, what about you guys? Jade or Tiffany?
I think Tiffany. One, because I don't know if they're going to take her streak away, because she's got...
Yeah.
Actually, she lost.
So, what are you picking?
I still think they're going to keep her, like Craig said. I think they're going to change the title on this, like on a Saturday night.
I agree. I don't think they will, but I think because what they're doing with Jade just now, that's why I've pulled that way. But when not being a main one, I don't think he'll still pull the plug on it.
Yeah.
Tiffy's gonna walk her like a dog.
Oh yeah,
Tiffy's not losing that title. I'm like the biggest Tiffany fan, like, so I don't want her losing that title.
nice.
Realistically, there's a chance here probably losing it just by the way they've been putting Jade, they've been booking her. But I don't want them. I don't want. My prediction is Tiffy's not losing.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll go to the one that Craig said, right? His boy Cody Rhodes versus Mr. the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre. Now, I'm loving this feud. I am. And I would have preferred in their promo last night it was a bit more than what happened in it and stuff. I know there was a table spot, but I would have preferred more what happened with SmackDown without giving too much away because we'll touch base on all that in 2 weeks' time, including the results of this show. But I'm just I love Drew, right? But again, it's a PLE. Cody's not losing the belt. I think Cody's keeping the belt, but they're still teasing that heel turn for Cody as well. But I don't see them pulling the trigger for that tonight either. I see that potentially they'll might tease it, but I think that potentially happen at War Games. What do you guys think? Craig, you could be last for this.
Okay.
I think Drew's winning. I see Drew winning.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like Drew. I don't really have an opinion on this, to be honest. Like I've not really thought too much into this match, but I don't want Cody as a champion anymore. Obviously, I know Craig's a massive Cody fan, so he's gonna
That's
hate
why
me
I've left
saying
him
that.
for last. That's why I
I
have
know. I know
purposely
he's
did
gonna hate
that.
me saying that, but I hate him as a champ. I do.
I
I
think
don't know,
it's gone too stale for him. Like
yeah,
it's
100%.
predictable. You know what's coming now. Like even watching the promo, like when I watched it back because I obviously I don't watch it live. But I was watching it early and I'm thinking this is just a similar rinse through stuff that we've seen from Cody from time to time and
Yeah.
everything. Now I'll give Craig his spot to speak about his boy because he's definitely I think going for his boy.
No, as much as I do hope Cody keeps tail. I understand what you're saying about it being stale. Because like to be fair, I feel the same. It's getting quite stale. As much as I am a big Cody fan. I don't think they'll change the title again. But with obviously I've seen like clips of on like TikTok and stuff, and I've seen like that Drew's put on the stipulations that if there's
If
a
he gets DQ'd and stuff, that's
he
it.
loses
Yeah.
the title. So I've seen someone comment at some place, I can't remember what it was, but what if we have like a double DQ
Yeah.
where both of them are hit, like both of them use a weapon or whatever, or if someone gets involved, how will they sort that out? Because obviously the person attacks one person, but if they attack both, it's then double DQ kind of thing. So I think Corey will keep it, but I don't think we'll get like a proper overall winner. I do think it'll be like a double DQ
Double
or
DQ,
something
so
like
like
that.
potentially no contest then.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I get where you're coming from because obviously I've seen other rumors, other stuff as well. Because obviously he's not on this PPV, but seen other rumors of Mr. Edge could potentially show up, and I'm thinking alluding to for what's coming in December for Mr. Cena.
Mm-hmm. But I was more thinking obviously the family tree. Could they get involved because they've been trying to tear things
I
up,
never thought that.
and this could be solo pushing for the title.
Right, okay. Brian Douglas is coming in the comments. Hello, Brian. The Saturday night main event. What you wanting? I'll sing it. What? Go away, mate.
Ah, because he's a DJ.
I know he is.
We didn't want you to sing.
We don't want you to sing, mate. Sorry, but thanks anyway for joining us.
Back
Considering
on that
this,
Cody match, sorry. I feel like the only way I'd want Cody to keep the title is if he turned heel tonight.
and I don't think he'll do that just because
And
it's
that's
not a
what I mean.
major.
That's why I don't want him keeping it because I know he's not going to turn
No.
heel.
He could. Drew could take it from him, and then that's when Cody starts.
That's when he'll
That's
switch.
when he starts. Yeah. No, I get that as well.
Because that'll be
Right.
sick if Drew takes it from him, and then that's when you see Cody's turning and slowly but surely he turns for the next actual big match. Then he
Because I feel like Cody's going to think, oh, I can't beat him like clean. So I'm going to need to start going dirty. I'm going to like like how John Cena did, because he
Yeah.
you know had they won a match in ages. So he done dirty moves to win matches.
Belt,
So that's why I feel that's how I feel Cody's gonna do it. But back to you.
Yeah, so final match of the evening is the triple threat for Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental Championship, which is against Rusev and Penta. Now, this match came about because obviously on Monday Night Raw, oh, for God's sake, Donny
What?
Bryan's came back in 3. Clear's voice. 1, 2, 3. Look into my eyes. And I'm not saying the rest. Sorry, mate. What do
What do you see? A cult
Cult
of
of
personality. Bang it about like we've talked about that much.
So yeah, sorry. So this match where Rusev, Penta, and Dominic came about because what happened on Monday Night Raw. Because El Grande Americano got involved in their match, it meant the match ended in a double DQ. So Adam Pearce decided, well, fuck you, you're going to face both of them because you didn't want to face any of them. Mate, I think Dom's going to stay champ, right?
Yeah.
But I also, because it's a triple threat, I think the El Grandes are getting involved in this match too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that because with it being a triple threat, there's no DQ.
Exactly.
So they can see them, but also you can see the likes of Finn, JD getting involved as well.
Yep.
I do think Dom's going to keep the title myself as well. I would love to see Penta get it. I do like Penta. I'm a big
The
fan of him
aura,
as well.
mate. The aura of him.
But I do think that Dom will keep the title, and I do think that, like you, people's going to get involved, and that's how he's going to help keep the title.
Yep.
Yeah. I think Dom's going to keep it as well. One, I think he's turning kind of face, which I see down the line that Judgment Day is actually going to turn their back on Dom, and that's when you can see potential rise between Dom, Finn, or even JD or whatever. Someone from the Judgment Day go against Dominic. That's why I see Dom keeping the title because he's slowly getting a face turn.
Mm.
So that's why
I think he's gonna get kicked out of Judgment Day tonight.
yeah.
I feel like Finn's gonna come out and turn on him tonight. That be him losing the title. I'm not fully decided on what I want to happen tonight. I want Dom to win, but what do I think's gonna happen? I don't know. Obviously you get your predictions and stuff, but I don't have a prediction for this one. The only thing I do think is going to happen is obviously Finn turning on Dom because I think it's about time they do it. I think they just pull the trigger now instead of waiting 3 months' time. And it's been getting carried on for almost a year.
Yeah.
Since Mania, before Mania probably. Like it's been getting carried on for way too long now. So I think they should just pull the trigger.
Like he's acting more like a face, kind of.
Exactly.
The fans behind him,
Exactly.
face and stuff like that. So that's why I see they're not going to take it off him, but the Judgment Day are not going to like how he's done. He's doing face, he's doing good stuff. So I feel like the rivalry is actually going to come between Dominic and what do you call it, Judgment Day and Finn. That's why I see him. Then it's going to be like Damien and Finn for the Intercontinental Championship.
But Dom instead.
But Dom instead of Finn. I mean, Damien. Yeah, that's how I kind of see it.
Yeah, no, I agree because like you seen it, like even when on Raw before he went out for this defense, like in the Judgment Day locker room and stuff. Hope I'm not spoiling anything for you, Craig. If you've got that far, I'm hoping I'm not spoiling it. It's just so if I am,
No, I
sorry.
think for Raw, I think I've got like 20 minutes left.
No, but before it, you'll know what I'm talking about. How they were backstage in the thingy, and they're basically the clubhouse. Sorry, and they're all talking, but he's clamoring about himself, and the Intercontinental Championship and stuff. And I thought it's great to see that they're still pulling this trigger with it, and I do see what you guys are saying as well. The fact that there's going to be the heel turn, and they're going to go against him, and he's going to go full fledged on the face because.
I just want Prince Finn back.
Oh, mate, 100%. I will love it. The Brian's come in. Craig, you already elaborated because Brian is late. Brian's late to the party, so you go with the comment then, my friend, because you can see on your side too.
Well, no, I can see on my phone.
Yes, because you're watching on your phone. Yes.
Brian, this is Cully and JJ. But they are Pinfall Mafia. They're who we have a collaboration with. So I invited them on when I shouldn't have even been on myself. So yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason you weren't invited, Brian, is because you have work on a Saturday night.
But you've joined the comments, so I appreciate you. So yeah, and also William Garcia is obviously ring announcing again for this PLE, not PLE for us technically because it's on YouTube, because I know she's renewed her contract with WWE to cover like obviously Saturday Night Main Event and various different things, and obviously if other people aren't available, Lilian Garcia, I'll be there. So it'll be nice to hear her again doing the ring announcing because I've missed. Why wasn't I invited? Tony said. I wasn't invited. Tony said.
She doesn't come on videos though. She wouldn't do it live.
I know she wouldn't, but anyway,
I'm
Tony,
probably getting banned for
me
that now,
and
so yeah.
you will just him and Tony will just do their own podcast according to Brian. Now he's taking over. Right, that's fine. You two do go and do your own thing. That's fine. So yeah, no, that pretty much covers everything for Saturday Night Main Event. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Craig?
Well, I do know, I was speaking to Cully earlier, and I do know Cully and JJ are going live for Saturday Night Main Event.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we're going to be doing a watch along
on their TikTok. So please go and follow Pinfall Mafia on TikTok.
I'm sure it starts at 11, does it not?
It does.
Yes, 11 for us. Yeah. 11 for us on YouTube.
We'll be live at 11:15, 10:45. So everyone's welcome to join. Hi, so just come along, say hi, chill out, and give us your predictions and stuff, and we'll go for that.
Nice. Anything else you want to elaborate on? I know I'm going to plug my show, but right. So actually, no, we'll plug our show first before my show. We are live on over
Tuesday at 8:30.
And do we know who we are having, or are we waiting till the thumbnails go out as usual?
To be fair, I've still got to make the thumbnail, so I can just. It's only a dare, I'll tell you. We have Frank Cross, or Frank of the Cross, if you follow him on Valor. He will be with us on Tuesday at 8:30. Then the following Tuesday we're live again. I'm not telling you that, guest. And then the Wednesday after that, so I've got the next 3 weeks already sorted. That's including this week.
What the hell are you feeling okay?
Then the Wednesday after, no, I'm not. Then the Wednesday after that, it will be probably 8:30 again. So yeah, this obviously we have spoke to Frank before, me and Arran.
Yeah.
It'd be good to catch up with him again, and he's looking forward to come back on. Then the two guests after that are two new guests for us that we've never interviewed before.
Right, yeah, we spoke about that, yeah.
Yeah, and then hopefully I just need to message the guest for the last week of November to get that sorted.
Before I go away, yeah.
Before you go. Yeah, if you've never already
I'm going away, you're 27 days, guys, 27 days. Sorry, right, fuck you, 27 days, it actually is.
Sorry, Tori's just messaged me, go and read my comment.
Oh, it sounds good to me.
It sounds good to me. # family do it best. Yeah, we're brothers from another mother. We do it best.
Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully the guest that I'm hoping got in the last week of November we have spoke to before.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see if you can do it. And that is literally just before the Salt Tire show as well.
Yes, on the 29th of November.
See, Brian, I'm plugging your show for you.
29th of November. Salt Tire. Is it not
Wrestling.
Revenge? And there has been a match announced for that. If he wants, we can plug. There's two, but we only know of one. So the match, yes, Tony, I know, Craig, you're a motherfucker.
Thanks.
Because you fucked up, but that's what me is calling you that.
Wrestling.
Tony goes, no, I mean me and Brian. Yes, I know, Craig mucked up. But yes, so Saltire are obviously...
It's Revenge, and it's at the Bloomfield Hall in Invergowrie.
And the second match that's been announced is the next round of the next gen.
Yes.
Sam Taylor versus, I can't remember who the other person is. I'm very sorry.
Sam Taylor versus Danny Clark.
There we are. I'm sure I seen him on the bus the other day, mate. Actually, 100% sure.
Danny Clark doesn't stay here, mate.
Well, somebody then. It looks like him then. There you fucking go.
Talk about that later on.
Anyway, right, so here. Yes.
So yeah.
Myself. Go on. Carry on.
So with that match has been announced, which is a match I'm looking forward to. We're like this all the time, guys. We've not seen Sam in a very long time. He has been tearing it up, doing everything else. He's been to Canada, he's been to America, he's trained with Natalie Neihart, he's trained with TJ, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. So that match being announced. The other match that was announced was the women's match.
Yes.
The women's match. Angel Hayes defends her championship against Casey Owens, and I'm going to say her name probably wrong, but it's Arran Taylor or something like that.
And this will be the first time as fans as well we get to see the new women's championship as well. Because every other belt
you also have the males heavyweight champion BT going to be on the show. KOE, the tag team champ. I say tag team champions. I'm not even tag team champions.
No, that's
KOE, a good tag team who are tearing it up everywhere else. They'll be on the show. Tommy Cartel will be on the show. Drew Marshall will be on the show, and many, many more.
Yes, well, thank you for running a plug down for that, which was very well and butchered as we always do. But myself, John, and Alex will be back next Sunday at 8 p.m. and we will be discussing the last 2 weeks of Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and obviously this Saturday night main event. If you guys want to plug anything you guys have got coming up other than tonight's live stream, feel free, because obviously we are in collaboration, so put it out there for anyone that wants to know anything else you've got coming up.
I don't think we've got anything coming up right now, other than we will be starting training for wrestling soon, hopefully within the next month and a bit. So we'll be making our journey videos about that soon. Nice. But other than that, that's all we've got really coming up. But aye. Yeah, that's all we've got really coming up. So thanks for letting us plug that.
No, not a problem. Well,
join the Discord.
Join Discord, yes.
Aye, and our Discord. Aye. Thanks, Craig. Aye. So everyone's welcome to join our Discord. We've got all different channels you can talk to people on. Aye.
Movies, different things. Anything you want to talk about. You talk about wrestling, you can talk about your favourite movies. It's just different things that you want to talk about.
So if you guys haven't already, join it. If you want the link, DM me on TikTok, CullyPW, and I'll send you guys a link to join it. Everyone's welcome. So yeah, that's all we've got to plug.
And now from this week we will get out a couple of times a week as well with the link as well to help guys out.
We'll get it on the thing
for people joining this Discord as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, everyone. Even though Craig blindsided me like literally 30 seconds before we kind of went live, I was like, what's going on? And I'm like, okay.
That's why you love me, Arran.
Yeah, it is. But no, thank you all so much for joining us last minute. Because obviously due to stuff beyond our control. And thank you again, Craig, for coming on to join me. And nice meeting you both, guys. I will see you. Mate. Me and Craig will see you on Tuesday. Me, John, and Alex will see you next Sunday. And I will see you guys when I'm following the live stream later.